As winter rolls into Gaza, storm clouds dump yet more misery on its residents. Some 20,000 homes here were destroyed and 80,000 damaged in this summer's conflict with Israel. And until now, few repairs have been carried out. I've come back to see Abdul Karim Abu Ahmed, an English teacher.
We were hoping that they will immediately rebuild our houses. But after 3 months, we feel now very frustrated. They promised us they will give us money to pay for renting flat. They didn't give us concrete. They didn't give us equipment to rebuild. So nothing happened.
But in just the past few days, the waiting has come to an end for some. A deal brokered by the UN works around Israel's blockade of Gaza.
So here at this building firm, there are some signs of progress. These men are waiting to have their names checked against a computerized system. They then get a chit of paper they can bring over to the warehouse and exchange it for the bags of cement that they're entitled to.
Israel wants guarantees militants won't take these goods to rebuild tunnels they can use for cross-border attacks. So this firm has special security clearance. The cement's monitored to make sure it doesn't fall into the wrong hands. But the pace of deliveries is very slow. The manager says reconstruction is now years behind schedule. We'll need a decade to rebuild Gaza if the system continues like this, he tells me. The huge scale of destruction means it's taking longer than expected to assess all the damage. UN officials also blame Palestinian politics for delays in reconstruction and say ultimately Israel needs to lift its tight border restrictions. Their efforts can only achieve so much.
The mechanism is a significant step. It's important to make sure that the families that were affected by the conflict can rebuild their homes. It is not a replacement for the lifting of the blockade. I mean, if there's going to be peace and security, if it's going to be a stable Gaza, then the blockade needs to be lifted.
For now, there are only temporary solutions being offered to Gaza's deep political problems. That leaves many here facing a long wait to return home and an uncertain future. Yolande Nell, BBC News, Gaza.